Bender's rear end started leaking oil. And after a thorough check, Professor Farnsworth found something serious. Bender didn't have a backup unit. If this body broke down, he'd be gone for good. That realization terrified Bender, and he needed to let off some steam. After cooling down, he decided to confront the inspector who approved his manufacturing. He brought Hermes along to the government office to search for the inspector's information, but after an extensive search, they found nothing. There was no record of such a person. The guy next door told them that if they couldn't find something in the public system, they could try looking in the archives. But Hermes still couldn't find any file on that quality inspector. Disheartened, Bender went home, but the more he thought about it, the angrier he got. He called MomCorp to file a complaint, only to have a missile fired at him in response. The company wouldn't tolerate bad reviews and sent killer robots to eliminate him. Bender and Hermes ran for their lives, eventually jumping onto a train headed for the border, the very place where Bender was born. He decided to go to the old factory, hoping to find the inspector, but the factory had been shut down for years. The frustrated Bender accidentally found the inspector's home address in a nearby trash can. Although the factory was inactive, its surveillance systems were still running. They followed the address to a rundown house that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Feeling hopeless, Bender sat down and began to cry. But the killer robots had tracked them down. Hermes told Bender to run ahead while he hacked into the company system to delete Bender's record. That way, they would cancel the attack. Hermes managed to alter the data just in time, but the old house collapsed. Bender thought Hermes was dead, but Hermes used his natural talent to escape. When they returned to Planet Express, Bender decided to stop worrying about death and just enjoy life. Watching everyone head out to celebrate, Hermes pulled out a file and burned it. It turned out he was the inspector. Bender didn't pass the quality test during production, but Conrad liked Bender very much, so he saved him. While he was in the archives, he hid his own information. All of this was for Bender.